Hi friends! This week I want to talk to you about Judith Scott. Judith Scott was an American artist who created sculptures by wrapping unexpected objects with yarn and string. Judith was born in Cincinnati in 1943 along with her twin sister, Joyce. Judith had Down syndrome and lost her hearing when she was a baby. As an adult, she moved to California to live with her twin sister, Joyce. Joyce encouraged Judy to make art at a studio called Creative Growth Art Center. At first, Judith tried painting and drawing, and she didn't like it very much. But one day, Judith watched a visiting artist teach a sewing class, and she was inspired. Judith invented her own type of art by wrapping different objects with string and yarn. She chose her colors very carefully and would sometimes hide smaller objects in the wrapping. Her art became famous, and now her sculptures are in museums all over the world. Judith loved wearing fancy hats and headscarves, and she found inspiration in looking at magazines. She and her sister Joyce went to all of her art exhibits together. We can make our own art inspired by Judith Scott by gathering string, yarn, thread, or strips of fabric and finding objects to wrap. You can wrap anything. You can look in nature for twigs and pine cones, or you can find something that might have gone in the trash or the recycling bin. Since we are not using glue, you could even make a temporary sculpture by wrapping a toy and unwrapping it later. An easy object to start out with is a cardboard shape. I cut a heart out of cardboard, and then I cut these triangles out of the sides to make it easier to wrap my yarn around. I wrapped my heart with yarn, ribbon, and strips of fabric tied together. I looked around for some things to wrap inside and found a plastic spoon and a big flower. Judith Scott would wrap and add and wrap and add and wrap and add until she knew she was finished. So keep adding until you are happy with your art. I hope you find lots of inspiration in Judith Scott's beautiful colors, beautiful layers, beautiful textures, and her use of unexpected materials.